Good evening once again, everyone. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps this evening, and without further ado, we are going to roll out our variable field bullet. It's going to be roll number 2 on the test and tune here. We're going to do $400 for the bankroll. See if we can make it last. This is a strategy from a variation of our original $35 bullet. By Mark in one of the comments. I won't give a last name because I don't know if you want it given out, but thank you, Mark, for suggesting this. I think it's a pretty intelligent use of the money. So we're gonna start. Again, we have a $400 bankroll and we got $85 out here right away. So we're working every roll. Dice are out. We're not worried about the pass or the don't. Here we go. Our first roll is a craps 12. If we were in the field, we'd have been very happy with that. But it is what it is. Dice are out. That's an easy 6, a 5-1 easy 6. That's going to put our first bullet into the field. It's going to be the $35 bullet. Starts out with 35. Now when the field hits, only on the field hits, we pump the 5, 6, and 8 up by 1 unit. So they go up in $1 units. Dice are out. There's a 1, 2, 3 craps. That's a field win. So now what we're going to have to do is pay this out the long way to follow his recommendations on this strategy. So that's a $35 win, not a $30 win. So the 5, the 6, and the 8 go up 1 unit. And we need to trade that in to get some white chips because we have to make the 6 and 8 proper bets. So, and 6 and 8s are always in multiples of 6. So every white gets a red, every red gets a white, every green gets a red. We're good. The rest of that profit goes to the rack. So everything after that goes back to the rack. Dice are out. Hard 10. That's a puppy paws hard 10. We'll pay it out the long way again here so that we can do some pumping up. That's a $35 field win. And we can do that and go up. Now the field win. We definitely don't end up with a loss on a field bet. It's not a cancel anymore. We can take some money back to the rack. Dice are out. And I've forgotten the point. 2, 3, 3, 2, 5. Be darned if I can remember what the point was. Oh, what did we... I think it might have been either a 6 or an 8. I am not positive. I'm going to go with the 6. It could have... Oh, going all the way back in time, I got to think. Six and 9 come up. It's probably the wrong point, but my apologies for that, folks. We should have been on that. Whatever it was a 6 because we got 35 for the field from it. So it definitely is a 6. This is a 3, 2, 5 though. So we're gonna, what do we got? 25, 35 on the 5. That will pay. 7 times 5 is 35. Times 6 is 4. Times 7 is 49. So that is going to be a $50 payment. But we take the green chip back to the rack. These pump up the 5, 6, and 8 some more by a unit. That'll come back. And another unit each for these guys. Just make sure that we got everything right here. There's that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. That green has a red. 3 reds have 3 lights. That's wonderful. The rest of that can go back to the rack. All right, and this presses the 5. So there we go. Dice are out. That's a 4-2 point hit. Easy 6. 35, 45, 40, 48. 6 times 8 is 46. 6 times 8 is 48. We got 8 units. That's going to pay $56. This is going to go bye-bye. But we're going to get 56. $56 payment. And that was a field hit, so these get to go up another unit. Yep, very good. Those went up. This goes up. The dice are out. We're looking for a new point. We're working because why not? We may as well. It's a wasted roll if we don't. 3-2 Fever 5. With only 25 in the field. Hey, that's not bad. We'll take it. That's only a $25 loss, but we will win 35, 45. 56. 7 times 9 is 56. No, 7 times 9 is 63. That's a $63 payment. 25. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units there. So times 7 is 63. 25, 50, 60. That's a $63 payment. Now 35 of it has to go back into the field. The rest we get to keep. After, only on a field win do we pump those numbers up. So dice are out. We're getting used to this now. 5-1 easy 6. That's not a field number. But it's 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 9 units. Going to pay the same as the 5 would. So that pays 63. There's our 63. Now the field takes a powder on that. So we got to put it back up. Dice are out. And another 5-1, easy 6. This goes away. $63. Continuing on, dice are out. 6-3 Nina, that's a full field win, so that's 35. We're going to take that out. We'll put this here and this here. We need another $1 and we can clean this up because this is now a $50 5. That comes up. This goes here. We're up to 60 on both the 6 and the 8. Trade that in. We'll make it look pretty. And we're ready. Dice are, we'll make sure. Yep, we're good. Dice are out. That's a back-to-back Nina Niner. $35 field win. We'll take that another $6 there, $6 there, $5 there. And we'll keep going for as long as we can. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. That's an easy 6. Loses in the field. But $50, $66. That's going to pay $77. It's a $77 winner. We're going to put it in there. $35 back in that field. Dice are out. Here we go. 3-1. That's an ace trade, an easy way. 3-1-4. That'll be another 35. We'll go on standby here. I'll take this back to the rack. And we'll just put the $6 caps on top of this. Another 5 here. Dice are out. 1, 2, 3 craps. That's $35. Thank you very much. Another pump up for our 5, 6, and 8. Dice are out. That's a hard 4 ballerina roll, a 2-2. 35. And you know what happens. We rolled a field, so a percentage of our field winnings go into pumping up the 6 and the 8. We got that. What do we got? We got to have 2 reds there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, very good. And this just gets another pump on top, so we're not quite there yet on the 5. Dice are out. Here we go. And our shooter got his point. 3-2 FIVA. Field loser. However, 25, 50, 60, a $70 5. I believe that pays 105 or somewhere in that vicinity. Set 70. Is it 70? 25, 50, 60. Yep, it's going to pay 98. It's a $98 5. We'll trade in 2 and get 100. And actually, I'm going to take a roll of red chips for that. So there we go. That's a roll for 100. That'll go back. And that was not a field win. So we got to put 35 back in the field. Our $35 bullet needs to go back in the field. And I'll tell you what, we're going to not have this profit sticking around. I'm going to take it in. There is no reason, with this shooter being this hot, we'll make him work again. We'll make him work to get everything back up. Because, as we said, our buddy is only 1 roll away, so, and he is definitely overdue. So we'll take everything back to the base level. I'm going to get another rack over here. And we're ready to go. Looking for a new point. Dice are out. We're working because why not? Look at that. Was that ever not a good idea to take all that stuff down or what? That's a 5-2 come out 7. It hurts us because we're working everything, so that money gets donated back to the casino. And how are we doing on time? We're 15 minutes in. That's wonderful. And you know what? I got enough to do this all over. So we'll save the 35. We'll let the 5, 6, and 8 give us the 35. Dice are out. Let's get a point. There's an 8. 6-2, easy 8. That was a 6-2, 8. $35 will go right back into the field. And now we're ready. Dice are out. That's a 4-1 fever. It's just a cancel at this point. That loses, that wins. So we're on standby here, waiting for a field number. Same deal, 4-1 fever, back to back. Nothing changes on the board. That'll help. That's a craps 2. We're going to see double in the bubble. Got $35, so there's one $35 win. And there, my friends, is two $35 wins. And because we're feeling nice, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You got to spend a little money to make a little money. We'll press them up 2 because we got 2 wins on that field. So dice are out. Here we go. Same hot shooter. Look at that. Double in the bubble again. The horned parlayer's delight. We are going to get $70. Once again. Not too hard to take. We'll take the green chips, send them back to the rack. Because we always like a nice rack full of green, that's for sure. And we'll go up another 2 on our 5, 6, and 8. Keeping the field bet the same. Dice are out. That's 3 horns in a row. 6, 6, 12. We're in the danger zone now, but that's double in the bubble. At least we're making some money off of it. That's another $70 hit. The horn parlayers just won 180 to 1 off these last 3 rolls. It's insane. That is just an insane day at the casino. Check out. Just take all that money back now. Take it right back to the pay window and get your pay. We'll continue here. We're going to have to do a little changing out. I'm going to get $5 back. I'm going to put another unit each on those. I think we can, yeah, we can do some bumping up here. We got to do some coloring up. 5, that's going to stay. That's going to stay there. We're going to get another 25 here. Two whites. There we go. That's perfect. That goes back. That's going to color up. That's interesting. That's fine there. What do we got? Oh, we got 2 there. That's why. Okay. And then 1 on top. This just gets 2 more added on. So. $55 6, $66 6 and 8, off of three consecutive field wins. Dice are out. And that's a 639. That's a single the field. We'll take that 35. Pump them up again. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. We're going to cap them off. Dice are out. A 6-4, easy 10, Big Ben. That's Big Ben, our best friend, number 10. And we got to do another cap, so here's our 5. That's going to go up. We'll take the rest back to the rack. And the next roll of the dice is our buddy. 6-1, you're all done. 6-1-7. And we're at the 20-minute mark. That is perfect. We didn't take it down fast enough, but that was a very good shooter. He lasted a good long time. Made us some good money. Time to tip that shooter and tip these dealers because we kept them busy. We kept them plenty busy with this strategy, so no second rack needed. We were at $400 initially, so we're going to take 100 out. There's our $400 bankroll. We'll give the stars of our show a trip back to the dressing room. There's 100. 300. Here's another 100 for 400. Wow. I am a believer. That's a color up there. Let's send those back. This will color up to a black chip. Got that taken care of. We got 300 here. $475, 85, $489. We doubled our bankroll. Thank you very much, Mark, for your comment on this variation. I like it. We may have to do a rollout on this variation. I like it very much. Joe from Feel Like Craps here, everybody. I do always feel like craps, and I hope that you do too. We will see you soon. Remember, when you go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose, because not every time are the dice going to be as cooperative as they were here. But we always wish you on every trip to the casino and every trip to the craps table that those dice gods are forever in your favor.